What's Saturday's win over Cambridge done for you in training this week, and what you can ask of the boys?
Nothing different, really. I think I've got to be honest, the last few weeks have we started to get players back. The atmosphere's shifted a little bit. I think there's a lot of positivity here. The lads are working extremely hard. We have done quite a few weeks now, especially since we've kind of stopped with the Saturday, Tuesday, we've been able to get out onto the training pitch. It's been a good environment, so of course it helps with a win, but that wasn't the most important thing. I think the nature of the performance, the way we went about the game, the way we applied ourselves in training through the week was excellent, so we've just tried to replicate that.
Looking at it going forwards though, how much can the knowledge of the ability to recover from a setback and go again and find a winner, as happened in the last few minutes, how much can that be a confidence boost for you and the team?
Yeah, I think so. We've talked a lot about resilience the last few weeks, and we've found ourselves pegged back on a few occasions by teams where we felt like we should close the game out, and of course that's cost us a few points. It wasn't good that we got pegged back at the weekend, but at the same time I think our response to their goal was excellent. We decided collectively that we still believe we could win it. We went ahead to try and do that, and the consequence was that we won a penalty and won the game. So I think our reaction to their goal going in was much better than maybe we've had reaction to setbacks in the past.
And what is it that's sort of driving that learning? Is it just sort of experience that you've got to react in the right way, or is it actually sort of a bit of acclimatisation to the level and knowing what's required?
A bit of both, I think, but I think it's understanding collectively, having that kind of shared mindset about the direction that we're going in, and knowing that look, we're going to get some setbacks. I think we just have to accept that we're going to get setbacks and it will be tough. I think we've taken over a team that of course won a division and was used to winning a lot of games for many years. To come in and then get these setbacks, it's quite new to try to adapt to them for the players. So understanding that it won't always be perfect, but trying to understand that and then make the best possible solution from something not being ideal, I think that's really important.
In a way, Cheltenham kind of a good blueprint for you to follow. Obviously the clubs are very different, but they were League 2 champions the season before, Forest Green, and they stayed up last year, and like yourselves, they've shown improvement of late.
100%. They've been very good. I think what Wade's done in there is excellent. It's not easy to take over from a successful regime like that and then just keep continuity, but I think obviously Wade stepping up, he's kept a level of continuity with what they want to do internally. They're very difficult to break down, very well organised team, and I think that they've done excellent. They're to sustain the position last season and then to maintain it this year is something that we want to also be able to do.
And when he's fit enough and they're able to get him out there on the field, Alfie May's a real danger man for them as well. What did you make of their win over Charlton on Friday?
Good win, strong win. Charlton had some chances without a doubt, but I thought that Cheltenham looked very dangerous on the break. They looked like they could cause a lot of problems with Undululu up front and Alfie May, and the midfield players were dynamic in there. So I think that they've got a lot of threats, they've got some quality, and to go away. Look, we went away to Charlton, we played very well, we created some good chances, we didn't close the game out, we drew 1-1. Cheltenham, they played a good game away there, and they capitalised on how open Charlton were.
And of course, you played Cheltenham a couple of weeks ago in the trophy, sort of, a little bit of shadow boxing maybe ahead of this game. Do you see it as sort of that?
Yeah, but it's a different pressure in the league. It's a different kind of game. The game, both teams made some changes. We had a game at the weekend, they didn't, so there was a slightly maybe different approach and focus based on that. But I think it'll be a different looking game this weekend without a shadow of a doubt.
And what do you expect it to be like? I mean, obviously it's going to be pretty cold. Do you expect it to be sort of really cold but red hot atmosphere?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, we all want a good atmosphere. I think when when there's two sets of fans there, both pushing their teams, it's always been good. You know, when we've had some of the bigger teams, Ipswich, Portsmouth, that have brought massive fan following with them, it's been a great atmosphere inside the stadium. So I think, you know, each set of fans pushes the other one, and it creates a good atmosphere for a football game. And
I mentioned the weather. Have you still been able to train as much as you've needed to? You've been able to get out on the grass every day?
Yeah, no problem here. I mean, we delayed it slightly today, but we could have trained at 11. We trained at 11:30, but the grass was fine, no problems at all. And you know, one of my coaching jobs was in the north of Sweden, where the temperatures in the winter were -20, and we didn't miss a day out on the pitch. So the chairman there used to tell us it was character building. So I believe in that.
Fair enough. No Corey O'Keefe, obviously, for you this week. How do you manage that? Because obviously that's going to stretch your resources a little bit.
Yeah, we're disappointed to lose him. It was a stupid sending off. He knows that. We've talked about it. So we're disappointed that we miss him, because he's been a great player for us this season so far. But it just gives an opportunity for somebody else to come in. We have to adapt a little bit, but that's normal. You know, we've been used to adapting all season with players missing, so there's nothing new there for us.